I'm going to be doing like a Pilates stretchy time, so we'll do a little bit of fun stuff and we'll get started. Mat, no props. If you have a mat, I should say. No props, water, towel, whatever you need. And you can head down to your mat. We'll do like 40-ish minutes, give or take. We will see. Okay, head down to your mat. You can set those feet on the floor. Just come to seated position. Hopefully you can sort of see me. And we'll just reach those arms forward. We're just going to move through the spine a little bit before we head down. So we're sitting up nice and tall, flat back. And then as if someone has punched you in the stomach, we're just going to roll down ever so slightly, hollowing out the belly. Couple vertebrae, we'll roll it down. And then lift it all the way up. Good. Try that again. Exhale as you go down. Belly button to spine. And then inhale, lift. Okay, I feel like we're in a little workout because we are in a workout video. And lift. 2 more. Roll it down. And lift it up. Last time, stay down at the bottom. Stay down low. Plug that belly button back towards the spine. Root those feet down. Take both hands over towards the right side of your mat. Twist it over to the right. And then inhale, center. Good. Other side. Exhale, twist over. And inhale, center. One more time each side. Stay nice and low. Feet are anchored to the floor. And center. Last time, we twist. And bring it. Center, pause here. Roll down a little further and pause. Roll down a little further and pause. And then go all the way down. Hit the last and touch the floor. Sweet. Once you get down there, bend those knees and then scooch those feet right underneath the knees. Set yourself up, arms down on the floor. Sweet. So you should have a little bit of space underneath the low back. We're just going to start moving through the pelvis. With an inhale, you're going to tip your belly up into the air, arch the spine, increasing the amount of space underneath the low back. And then exhale, press the low back into the floor, hollow it out, scoop underneath. Good, try that again. Inhale, belly button up into the air, arch the spine. And exhale, press your low back into the floor, hollow it out, scoop underneath. One more time in each direction. Inhale, tip it up nice and high. And then exhale, press your low back into the floor. Lovely. Bring it back to neutral so you have a little bit of space underneath the low back. Bring those arms out towards the side. If you don't have enough space, for whatever reason, you can totally bring it to cactus if that feels better. We're going to lift those knees up to tabletop. Sweet. So even here, make sure that your knees are stacked right on top of the hips. The belly's already fired up. Plugging those shoulders down to the floor, we're going to send those knees over towards the right. Knees to the right. Hover right above the mat. Over, over, over. Fire up those obliques. And then exhale back to center. Good. Over towards the left. Legs go over, 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 and exhale, center. Beautiful. One more time each side. Legs to the right, and exhale, pull down with the opposite side body. Last time, to the left, 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 left. And exhale, center, pausing here. Plug down those shoulders even more. Make sure we're lengthening through the neck, and then extend those legs straight up into the air. We're gonna do the same thing, but with straight legs this time. A little bit harder, because your legs are heavier now they're straight. Yay. Legs over to the right, legs over. And over. Plug down that opposite hip as you exhale, pull back to center. Lovely. Over to the left. Legs way over and over. Hovering above the mat. Make sure those legs don't touch. And back to center. One more time each side. Legs over to the right, to the right. Lovely, lovely. And exhale back to center. Last time over to the left, left, and left. And exhale back to center. Sweet. Bend those knees, set those feet flat on the floor. Lovely. Interlace those hands behind the head, elbows are super wide. So we are tipping through our pelvis to start. Keep that in mind because we're going to be pressing the low back into the floor and doing that tuck with the low pelvis. Sweet, elbows are nice and wide. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and lift your head and shoulders. Roll it up, and sequence back down. Release. Try that again. Exhale to lift. 2 counts up, belly button to spine. Good, bring it down, 2 more like that. Exhale to lift, and bring it down. Last time we're gonna stay up nice and high. Exhale to lift, pause here. Bring your head and shoulders up a little bit higher. Do that again, bring your head and shoulders up a little bit higher. And then extend those arms back, biceps on up the ears. Keep your upper body where it is. Press that low back into the floor. Pull out the belly, lift up a little higher with those shoulders, looking good. And then bring your body down, arms down by your side. Sweet. Alrighty, fun times. With an inhale, set yourself up, feet right underneath the knees, and then exhale, press your low back into the floor. Start to peel your tail off the mat and roll up into a high shoulder bridge, nice and high. Exactly. Once you get to the top, draw your bum towards the heels, lengthen through the spine, and then start to roll it all the way down. Gosh, roll up, belly button to spine the entire time. Roll it up nice and high, and then draw your bum towards the heels, lengthen through the spine, and then sequence down and down. 2 more like that, nice and high with the bum. We roll it up, nice and high, keep flooding those feet into the floor. Draw the bum towards the heels and roll it down and down. Last time we're gonna stay right at the top. Exhale to roll it up and up and up. We're nice and high. Keep the bum where it is. Transfer your weight towards the right side and kick that left leg straight up into the air. Sweet. If you want to up the ante at any time, you can reach your hands up towards that top leg and then just take a little bit more of a balance, plugging those shoulders into the mat. The leg is going to go forward so that your thighs come in line with one another. If you would like, arms can come back. And then we're going to lift everything up towards each other, leg or legs and arms. Here we go. 2 counts, leg forward. And exhale, lift. Bum stays high. Again, 2. And exhale, lift. Again, reaching 3. And exhale, lift. Lengthen through the leg as you drop it down, thighs in line. And exhale, lift. Again, reach. And exhale, lift. Looking good. Nice long leg. And exhale, lift. 2 more like that. Keep the bum super high the entire time. And lift. Last time, looking good. We reach and lift. Pause here. Press the bum a little higher. Try to tap that toe to the ceiling. And then stamp that foot down. Slowly roll the bum all the way down. Release for a second. Yay. Cool. All right, now we know what's going on. So we're going to do the other side. Press the low back into the floor. Peel your tail off the mat. Roll it up high. Shoulder blades nice and high. We transfer weight to the left. Right leg kicks straight up. So my bum is going to stay where it is. If I want, my arms can reach up into the air. Leg goes forward. 2 counts nice and slow. We reach 1. And exhale, lift. Again. Inhale, 2. And exhale, lift. Again is 3. And lift. Good. 4. And exhale, lift. 4 more. Really root down through that bottom foot and root down through the shoulders, broadening the front of the chest. Reach through that leg and we lift up. 2 more. We reach. Long leg and exhale, lift. Last time we reach nice and long. And exhale, freeze. Lift the bum a little higher. Try to touch the toe to the ceiling. And then put the foot down, roll all the way down. Yay. Okay. Let's bring those feet and knees out, butterfly it up. Just let those legs open. Give yourself a little rock side to side if you need. Sweet. Alright. We're going to keep the legs where they are. We're going to interlace the hands behind the head. The lower body is just going to chill where it is. So you're getting a nice stretch for the inner thighs and for the hips while we're kind of upper body and abdominaling it, which is great. Double whammy. Elbows are wide. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest. Press the lower back into the floor. Head and shoulders lift up. Exhale to lift it up. Try to see those toes and then roll it back down. Release at the bottom. Try that again. Exhale to lift. Sneak a peek at those feet and roll it down. Good. Exhale to lift. Even higher with those shoulders. Bring it down. 2 more like that. Exhale to lift. Nice and high. Good. And bring it down. Last time, stay at the top. Exhale to lift it up. Pause here. Press that low back into the floor even more and hover those toes just a teensy bit off the floor. Pause here. Lift the head and shoulders higher. Keep those feet nice and low. One more time. Exhale to lift yourself higher. Feet are pressing lower into the floor. And then lift those legs all the way up. 45 degrees. Try to tap those elbows to your knees, knees towards your elbows. Sandwich those 2 places together. Hold it for 4. We're breathing. And 3. 2 more counts is 2. Last time is 1. And let it go. Feet down. Knees are wide. Arms down by the side. Okay, we're going to move through the back a little bit more. Press those arms into the floor. You might need to scoot your feet in. At any time, if you want to up the ante balance-wise, you can reach your arms up into the air and then just keep them there. Shoulders plugged into the floor. We're going to press the low back into the floor. Start to sequence the bum all the way up into the air, moving through the spine. High shoulder bridge, knees wide, feet in. And then sequence all the way down through the spine, nice and slow, releasing the glutes to the bottom. Again like that. Exhale to lift, and lift, and lift. Nice and high. And roll it down. Whether your arms are down or up, we're still anchoring down nice and high. Pulse it up. 8, good. 7, looking good. A little higher. 4, 4, and 3, and 2. Freeze pause there. Reach all the way up, and then let it go. Lovely. Bend those knees towards the chest. Give yourself a rock if you need side to side. Yay, good times. Cool. All right, let those legs come long along the mat. Arms can stay down by the side. If you happen to have a band or something at home and your hips click a lot, I know there's some of you out there, you can totally take that band around the bottom of the foot, but you don't need it, so don't worry about props or anything like that. We're gonna do some leg circles, some leg stretches, etc. It's gonna be fun. Legs are long. Keep your arms where they are, and then lift that right leg up into the air, straight towards the ceiling. Left leg's just chilling on the floor. At any time, you can soften behind that top leg if your hamstrings are tight, just so we focus on the abdominals and the leg. That leg is reaching. We're going to start by tracing some circles on the ceiling. Moving from the abdominals, we're going to go 8 in each direction. Circle that leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to reverse that circle. 4, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause here, root down to that right hip, plug those hips into the floor. We're gonna make that circle a little bit bigger. That right leg is going to open towards the right side. We sweep it down next to the left, and then draw it straight into the center. Huge capital letter D. Try that again. Inhale, we reach. 2, down. Exhale, up. Again. Is 3. Down, and exhale, lift. Good, 2 more. Is 4. Longer leg as you circle up. Last time, open, long leg, pausing here. Square off those hips, reset. We're gonna reverse that. Cross across the body towards the left. Sweep it down, and then exhale straight up. Do that again. Is 2. And down, exhale straight up. Again. Is 3. Down, and exhale up. 2 more. Is 4. Down, and exhale, lift. Last time, long leg, and lift, pause here. That leg is still lengthening. Again, at any time, soften behind that knee if the hamstrings are feeling it. We're gonna reach the arms up towards that top leg, tuck the chin to the chest, raise your head and shoulders up off the mat nice and high. Grabbing behind the calf or the thigh, we'll bring that leg in towards our chest and the chest towards the leg. Good, do that again. Inhale, and exhale, draw that leg in, chest towards the leg towards the chest. Feel like your nose is gonna hit that shin, or shin hits the nose. One more time, inhale, and exhale, bring those 2 places together even further. And then if you want to get real crazy, you can hover that bottom leg off the floor, nice and long, nice and low. Breathing for 4, long legs, and 3, head and shoulders higher, and 2, last time is 1, and rest. Bring it all the way down. Keep that leg straight. Bring those arms back around the calf or thigh. Head and shoulders are on the floor. Try to bring that leg in towards the chest a little further. Lengthening down to that bottom leg. Take 1 more breath. Pull that leg in a little further. Beautiful. Take that right leg in towards the right hand, and then open it ever so slightly towards the right side. Knee can bend at any time. You're opening up those hips ever so slightly. Sweet. Keep rooting down to that left hip just so we're not twisting up off the mat. And then take that leg all the way over towards the opposite side. Bring it into the left hand, just crossing just past the midline. We're getting a really nice stretch along the outside of that leg. Just set yourself up wherever you can feel that stretch all the way from the pinky toe. Yeah. Is that pinky toe on the right foot all the way down towards that right hip? 1 more breath here. And then let that leg fall all the way down towards the left side. Now your hip can peel off. Again, you can bend that knee at any time. If you want to press down that top leg, feel free. And then you can open your gaze in the opposite direction, just going for a twist here. Good, 2 breaths here. And then on your exhale, draw that leg back into the center, bend that right knee in towards your chest, and hug it up nice and high. Really think about separating those legs right at the tops of the thighs. You're hiking that right knee in towards the chest as much as possible. Let's circle that right ankle in 1 direction to start, nice and slow. Circle that ankle, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Reverse that circle. Articulate through that ankle. and 2. Good, and 3, and 4. Pause here, keeping the knee bent. This is gonna look familiar because we just did this with a straight leg. But you're gonna take that bent knee in towards your right hand and then open it up towards the right side. Nice hip opener. Keep that left hip anchored down towards the floor. So we're really opening up through those hips. Good, keep that right hand, pulling that knee in towards the side body a little bit more, hiking up towards your right armpit, exactly. And then we'll take that leg all the way across, bent knee, cross it all the way over, hip can lift, nice full twist over towards the left side. Lovely. Knee is bent, try to bring that knee up a little further towards your left shoulder, exactly. Lovely. And you can open your gaze in the opposite direction, reaching through that opposite arm as well. Sweet. And then hug that leg back into the center. Hike it up nice and high in towards the chest. Good, extend that right leg up into the air. Flex that foot and then draw it down with as much length as possible, all the way down, down. And now your right leg feels much longer than your left, hopefully. So we're gonna do the other side, starting back with all those leg circles and craziness. Lift that left leg up into the air. Now that right leg is all stretched out, so really feel it opening through the front of that right leg. We're gonna circle that left toe on the ceiling, moving from the abdominals. Ready, circle it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, reverse it. 4, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach through that leg. Root down through the sit bone. We're gonna open that leg towards the left side. Big circle. Open that leg left. Sweep it down, exhale, back straight up. Again, 2, down, exhale, up. Again, reach 3, down and exhale, lift. 2 more is 4, long leg, long leg. Last time is 5, down and exhale, lift. Pause here, lengthen a little longer. We're gonna reverse that. Cross to the right, down, straight up. Again, over and down, exhale, straight up. 3 more. Inhale, long inhale, exhale to lift. 2 more. Reach and we lift. Last time like that. Long leg, and pausing here. So we anchor down to both hips, lift that leg a little longer, and we reach those arms toward that top left leg. Tuck the chin to the chest, head and shoulders lift, grab behind the calf or thigh. Pull that leg in towards your chest, chest towards the leg, and you're anchoring down and reaching through that body leg the entire time. Good, lift the head and shoulders a little higher, leg in towards the chest even more, stretching to the back of the leg. We're getting this super long hamstring stretch along the back. One last thing, we're gonna hover that bottom leg off the floor if you would like, nice and long, nice and low. Pausing here, we're gonna breathe for 4, and 3, try to bring that leg in closer, and 2, good. And 1, head and shoulders come down, keep the leg where it is, bottom leg can drop. Reset yourself so those hips are nice and square. Arms are around the bottom or the calf of that leg, I should say. You're gonna pull that leg in towards the chest a little further, really separate those legs as much as possible. Feel free to bend that knee at any time. Good, keeping that leg straight, take the calf into your left hand only, and open that leg towards the left side ever so slightly. Just feeling that leg open up a little bit, still anchoring down to that right side. Sweet. And then we will take that leg across our body into the right hand, and you're opening up ever so slightly so you get that crazy long stretch from the left pinky toe all the way down towards that hip. You can look in the opposite direction if that feels good. Think about pulling that leg up towards the shoulder ever so slightly, so we're sort of moving up on a diagonal. And then let it go into a full twist. Let that leg fall all the way down. Your hip can pull up, and you can open it in the opposite direction, feeling the spine twist, and do it for you. Very nice. And then draw that leg back into the center. We'll hug it and bend knee nice and high in towards the chest. Hold my opposite leg. Alrighty, we're gonna circle that left ankle 4 in one direction. Articulate to that foot. We circle 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse it for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause here. Really draw that leg up. Take that knee into your left hand. Keep it bent. Open it up towards the left side. If you want to anchor down with that right arm, you totally can. Just making sure that we're square in those hips. Lovely. Feel like you're pulling that knee in towards the left armpit a little bit more, looking good, and then take that leg all the way across in towards your opposite hand. Full twist, knee is bent. Gaze can open in the opposite direction. Cool. Couple breaths here. Really think about spiraling all the way from the bottom of that spine, all the way up towards the neck, if your head is twisted in the opposite direction. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, bend that knee in towards your chest. Hike it up one last time. Good, straighten that left leg, reach it all the way up into the air. Flex that foot and then float all the way down, releasing at the bottom, looking good. Sweet, now both legs are nice and long. Yay. Alright, bend those knees in towards your chest. Sweet. Grab behind those knee pits, rock and roll yourself to seated, do whatever feels good for that. And then we'll extend those legs out in front of us nice and long. Again, if you're at home, which you are, and if you need something to sit on, you can totally grab a towel or a cushion or something, just so you can have those legs out in front of you and still be comfy. We're going to bring those arms out towards the sides. I want to be in front of you, why not? We're going to go for a little bit of a twist here. If you would like to keep an eye on your hips to make sure they're not twisting, you can flex through those feet and then just make sure that they're staying in line with each other. Plug those shoulders down, root down to those sit bones. We're going to twist over towards the right. Twist over. Twisting through the upper body, looking to the right. And then inhale back to center. Shoulders down, exhale, other side. Twist nice and far. Wring yourself out through those abdominals. Wring it out. And inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale to twist. Think about the opposite hip coming towards the opposite rib. And bring it back to center, long arms. Exhale, twist over and over and over. Bring it back to center. I know we don't have weights, but we're gonna circle those arms. Make it small. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Reverse that circle. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch those arms all the way up, lengthen through the spine, flex through those feet if you're not already, and then take a full forward fold over those legs. Let the head go, let the arms reach towards the legs. If you want to let those feet soften and just do their thing, feel free. Rounding through the spine in whatever way that feels good and stretching over those legs. And then when you're ready, wriggle through the spine, pull all the way up. Head's the last thing to come up, and hands away. We'll roll over those shins and bring yourself into all fours. Get the side view again. Alrighty, sweet. If you want to tuck those toes underneath, feel free. And we'll just move through a little bit of cat and cow in whatever way feels good for your body. Moving through the spine, doing whatever feels good. And move through one more cycle of that, moving in sideways motions, whatever feels good. And we'll bring it back to neutral once we're ready. Sweet. Keeping your upper body where it is to start, we're going to curl those toes underneath if you haven't already. Sweet. Upper body stays where it is. We're going to hover those knees just off the mat, teeny tiny. Belly button to spine, hover those knees, super small. We are going to step the right leg back, high plank. Left leg back, high plank. Right leg back in, all fours. Left leg back in. Do that again. Right leg back, left leg back. Right leg in, and in. Again, right back, left back. Right in, left in. Back, and back. And in. One more time. Right back, right, and left, and right. Freeze, pause here. Belly button to spine. Pull everything up a little longer through the head. And then knees come down. Child's pose if you need. Let those wrists do their thing. That was fun. That was a surprise little sneaky McDonald's. So when we're doing that, make sure the bum is staying in line with the rest of the body. So we're not coming up into this sort of like downward dog position. We're staying nice and low in that all fours position, and then your knees are just off the floor. So we led with our right leg, so now we have to lead with our left leg. It's gonna be fun, we'll do it all over again. Hands on the floor, shoulders away from the ears, tuck those toes. We lift the knees ever so slightly off the floor. Belly button to spine, step back with the left. We go left and right, back in and in. Again, left and right, back in and in. Again, left and right and in. Last time we go left and right. Pause on the in in the freeze pause here, belly button to spine, longer through the head, longer through the heels. And then knees come down, child's pose, move. Lovely. Take a second here in child's pose. Let those hips sink back and really reach those arms forward. Your knees can be wide or knees together, whatever feels good for your body. And if you need to circle through those wrists at all, because we were on all fours, you can totally do that as well. Sweet. We'll reach through those arms towards the short edge of your mat, and then start to walk those arms over towards the right side. If they come all the way off onto the floor, that's totally cool. You can stack your left palm on top and then sink your hips down and back in the opposite direction. Just getting a nice long stretch to that right side, left side, left side. Good. I know that. That's good. One more breath here. Really think about sinking those hips down. And then we'll walk those arms through the center, over towards the left side of your mat. Right hand can stack on top. Pull those hips down and back, nice and long in that opposite direction. And then bring it back into the center. All right, roll yourself all the way up. We're going to use my hip the last thing. We're going to sit over towards one side. Let's sit over toward that left hip. We're going to come down onto our left side body. Do a little bit of leg action, a little bit of underside abdominals. It's going to be fun. Bring it all the way down to start. Head can be on the hands, and my legs are nice and long. Sweet. My legs are slightly forward towards the front of my mat, a little boomerang shape. The top leg is going to lift all the way up, and then flex, pull all the way down. We're getting a little bit of inner thigh. We're going to go up and down. Here we go. Leg lifts. 1, flex, pull down. 2, flex, pull down. 3, flex, pull down. 4, more like that. 4 more, and 3 more, and 2. Last time is 1, flex, pull all the way down. Pause here, hover that top leg off your bottom leg, and then reach that leg super long. That top arm is going to flow forward toward the top part of your mat. That top leg flows back. So we're pulling ourselves apart in opposite directions. If I was looking on top of you, you'd look like a huge letter X. You're pulling yourself apart, feeling that stretch in the front of the body, in the front of that hip flexor. If the head wants to come down towards the floor, feel free. Feel like someone's yanking on your hand, yanking on your leg, and pulling apart. 2 more breaths here, even longer. And one more time, even longer. And then bring it back through center. Lovely. If you have any hip flexor business, that's a really nice stretch just to open it up. Press yourself all the way up to seated. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is long. Sweet. A little bit more elbows here. Elbow to the floor. Top arm is just going to come along that leg here for accessory, honestly. We're going to press all the way up into a modified side plank. Rainbow those hips all the way up, arm reaches nice and long. And we're going to bring it all the way down, down, release to the bottom. Do that again. Exhale, press up, hips higher. Good, and bring it down. 2 more like that. Exhale, shoulder away from the ear. Looking good, and we bring it down. Oh, one more time like that. Bring it all the way up. Press those hips higher. We're going to circle this top arm. First direction, huge circle. 1 and 2. Hips higher. 3. Good. 1 more is 4. Reverse it. 4, 4. And 3. And 2. Last time is 1. Pause here, but we're not done yet. Lift that top leg up, nice and long. Reach it. We circle it. First direction. 2, 3, 4. Feel like you're pulling yourself apart in opposite directions. Reverse that leg. Circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause here. Reach longer, longer, longer. Leg a little higher, leg a little longer. And then bring it down. Woo. You probably felt the underside of that hip. Side bend. It was a lot of fun. That was great. Okay, sweet. Swing yourself around other side. A little break dancing moment. And we'll bring it all the way down. Opposite side. Head on the hands or all the way on your mat. Legs are long. Sweet. That top leg is going to lift up and down. Here we go. Up and down. We go. 1. Flex to pull. 2. Pull. 3. Pull. 4. Pull. 4 more. 4. 3. Pull it down. 2. And 1. Pause there. Reach that top leg up off that bottom leg. Reach a little longer and then flow that top arm forward towards the diagonal upper corner. Reach that bottom or that top leg back exhale, press up. And bring it back down. Last time, stand nice and high, hips higher, side body is fired up. We circle that top arm. First direction, 1, make it huge, and 2, and 3, 4, reverse it, 4, 4, and 3, hips lift higher, 2, and 1. Pause here, lift those hips up, raise that top leg, longer, circle it, first direction, 8. I feel like I'm covering your face with my foot, Nikki. I'm sorry, and 4, 3, 2, reverse it, 4, 8, 7, that's a good visual, and 4, 3, 2, freeze, pause here, hips higher, arm longer, leg longer, and then let it go. Sweet. Bend those knees, set yourself over, reach those arms forward, and also all the way down. Sweet. All right. Before we do a lovely, nice pigeon stretch at the end, you may have realized we've not done hundreds. We're just gonna do hundreds. Why not? Okay, if you would like to take it easy to start, you can set those feet on the floor. You can up the ante, legs to tabletop, legs all the way up, or 45 degrees. Whatever feels good. Arms gonna be down by your side. We're gonna, oh, you're going crazy with those legs up or down. We're gonna tuck the chin in, right? We're gonna tuck the chin into the chest, lift the head and shoulders nice and high. Feeling like you're reaching through those fingertips, we're gonna start to pump those arms, inhale through the nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. The entire time, the belly button is pulled down towards the spine. Good, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, is 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Notice how I'm not doing 100. Isn't that fun? 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're sort of almost there. Shoulders higher is 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. 2 more sets, you've got this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, pause here. Root the belly button down towards the spine, lift the shoulders a little higher, and then let it go all the way down. Sweet. Bend those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. We're already here on your back. You're just doing a little bit of abdominals, so let's let that spine release a little bit. Arms can go to cactus or out towards the side, whatever feels good. Rock those knees side to side a couple times, and then let them float all the way down towards one side of your mat. We'll stack those thighs one on top of the other. Make sure your knees are right in line, and you can take a full twist. If you'd like, the top hand can come onto that top thigh, and we press down for a twist in that first direction. One more breath here. Feeling like you're spiraling all the way through the spine. And then bring those legs back through center. If you want to give yourself a little rock side to side, feel free to do that again. And we'll let those legs fall over to the opposite direction. That top hand can press down the top thigh. Making sure that those knees are stacked in line with each other. So we're pressing that top hip forward so one knee is completely covering the other. One more breath here. And then on your exhale, draw those legs back into the center. Hug behind those knee pits. One more time. We're going to rock and roll ourselves up to seated. Lovely. Curl over those shins. Bring yourself into all fours. And we will curl those toes underneath. Root down through those hands, root down through those feet, and press the bum back into downward dog. Opening up the front of the chest. Opening up through those armpits. If you want to pedal it out, open up the backs of the legs in whatever way that feels good. And then once you're ready, we'll hug that right knee in towards your chest for a pigeon stretch on the right side. Bring it all the way down. Try to square those hips with the mat. You can stay nice and high. You can walk those hands forward, whatever feels good for your body. And we'll take a couple breaths here. Sweet. Good, think about lengthening through that bottom leg. That left leg is reaching towards the short end of your mat, and we're squaring that that front shin off of the front end of the mat. In an ideal world. Sweet, 2 more breaths here, really sinking down, stretching into that right side, but since we did that, work inside line. And then when you're ready, walk those hands in towards the chest, press yourself up. You can curl that left toe underneath, press yourself back into downward dog. If you'd like to pedal it out, once again, feel free. And then we'll hug that left knee in towards the chest, pigeon stretch on the left side. Squaring those hips off, lengthening through that bottom leg. You can stay nice and high or walk it out, whatever feels good. Good, a couple breaths here, lengthening through that right leg, squaring that left shin off. Walk those hands back in towards the chest one more time. Lift the body up nice and high. Press that left leg back to the right in downward dog one last time. And you can pedal it out, do what you need there. And then once you're ready, you can walk the arms back or the feet towards the hands. And in a forward fold, let the head be nice and heavy. Good, if you want to soften behind those knees, feel free. You can grab onto each opposite elbow and then just let yourself do a little sway side to side. Letting the head drop, letting the back open up, do its thing. Good, moving through any sticky spots that feel good. And then you can drop those hands nice and slow. Drop that tail, head is super heavy. And sequence yourself all the way up. Da, 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 da. Woo! We are all finished. Thank you so much for class, all of you at home. Super weird to not have everyone here, but thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again very soon. Hey, thank you. I'm going to try to turn this off so